Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is the first video that I've done since I've actually had some real action on my videos with people watching and commenting, and I really just wanted to say thank you so much for supporting me. You've really made me feel welcomed into the community of YouTube and tarot. You guys are just awesome. Did I just say I think so. Sorry. But yeah, you guys are all amazing, and you have no idea how much I appreciate your support. It means the world to me. And there's so many of you, I can't even begin to name names. I just never thought that I would have so many people supporting me so fast on my journey. It's amazing, so thank you again. You know who you are. So in this video, I want to talk about being authentic and what that means to me. And I also want to share with you a tarot spread that I did last night and I was journaling on last night and today. And that is a spread that Elyse posted from Wild Moon Tarot on her YouTube channel yesterday about authenticity. And I will post a link to her video below. So being authentic, as a summary, I think it just means being real. Being real to yourself, being real with others, and showing your true self. Being honest with yourself, doing what excites you, moving into a place where you know deep inside that you need to be, but sometimes that can be scary. But sometimes we're just so comfortable in our lives and we're afraid of change and we're afraid of those obstacles that come along the way on the journey to where we want to be, even though those obstacles are important and they are something that we all need to learn from. Showing and expressing your inner true self can be really hard sometimes, especially if we are really worried about what other people are going to think. And again, just being afraid of following that journey and worrying about what's going to come up along that journey that you're not ready for. But really, you're only going to be presented with what you can deal with at the time, and I really believe that. Being authentic is really just about loving yourself and really trusting how you feel and not hiding that. I really love what Racine has to say from Owl Moon 513. You know I love her. She says, "Does it feel better to pretend?" We really just need to stop doing things that don't resonate with us, that don't make us feel good, and start doing things that excite us and make us feel happy. It really is about self-love and being aware of that inner truth and bringing that truth into your reality. Today for my daily draw from the Enchanted Map, I drew the Wizard of Awareness, which I think fits very, very well with this video and what I've really been focusing on lately with authenticity and trusting myself. So I'm going to get into the spread, and I just want you guys to know that I really haven't done any tarot spreads at all. I've done like 1 or 2 card pulls, I guess you could say, but I really haven't done a spread like this, and the only reason that I've refrained from doing that is because I don't really know the meanings of the cards. But I really don't think that I should let that hold me back from doing spreads and readings for myself. So what I've done with this spread is I went through the guidebook and I just kind of read the meanings a little bit, and then I just journaled off of those meanings, and I wrote things that weren't even in the book, and I actually learned more about the cards that way. So I'm definitely going to be doing more spreads because it's helped me so much. So I'm just going to take you over to the table and show you the spread and let you look at it while I talk about it a little bit. So I'm using the Steampunk Tarot, the tarot deck that I've decided to learn the concepts of tarot on. And before we get into the spread, I just wanted to show you quickly a card that kind of drew me in and made me want to purchase the deck. It was more reasons than just this card, but as soon as I saw this card, I was like, okay, I need to get this deck. And that was the High Priestess. Just their depiction of it here is just awesome, with the tarot reader sharing knowledge, just from what I've read so far on the card. I just love it. So anyways, let's get into the spread. So this first position here is where I can be more honest with myself and others in my life. And I got the Knight of Swords, and what's interesting with this deck, I just wanted to say, is that I'm not sure if it's all the knights or if it's 3 of them. They have them depicted as women instead of men, which I thought was pretty cool. But anyways, so the Knight of Swords. So in the book, it talks about being motivated by new ideas. And I've kind of interpreted that as realizing that there's a purpose, you know, owning up to those ideas and seeing truth in those ideas. setting goals and planning things, planning my next video, planning my weekend, something simple as that, or, planning to study the tarot tomorrow night for an hour, anything like that. I'll have so much more time if I plan. That's kind of what I got out of that card. Bad patterns with the lack of plans never end the way I want. Planning is definitely important. I need to move towards the love of myself and honor and be myself, which is exactly what authenticity is. So the next position here is what do I need to let go of? What's stopping me from being authentic? So I have the Page of Pentacles here. As I read the book, I was getting the sense that this card is similar to the first card because it talks about planning, and because of the position, it kind of wants me to let go of that, basically telling me what the first card said. I need to release the feeling of needing to have certain skills or certain traits or a certain personality to be and do what I seek to be and do. Not everything needs a plan, and sometimes just going with the flow is what we need to do. We just need to step into what we're really feeling that we need to do and just go for it. So the third position here is what can I do more of? And I got the Two of Pentacles. And this card talks about maintaining balance. And I think even in the book it has the analogy of I think I can, which is pretty cool. Just believing in myself and trusting and honoring my feelings. Things aren't always easy, and this card talks about balance, and this could mean anything. And I'm kind of having, I'm having a little bit of a hard time understanding that part of balance. It could be simply balancing work and my personal life. I feel like that could be the case, as I'm being pulled very hard towards work right now, and I think I need to realize that it's okay to say, this is too much, and trusting myself and that feelings that I have, and trusting myself enough to take action. And I think a key point in this position, is that it's asking what I can do more of. So I'm definitely already doing this to a point, but I just need to continue to do that and bring more of that energy into my life. In the third position here, not the third position, the fourth position, we are talking about where my highest expression of authenticity is right now. And for that position, I got the Nine of Cups. This card is talking about wishes and emotional and physical well-being. I believe this might be talking about my connection to spirituality and the journey that I'm on, not just with tarot, but the journey to finding myself too. If I focus on what I want and really work for it, it will come in the time that it's supposed to come. And I just need to trust that. So in the last position here, we have where can I embrace my humanness and be present with myself and have grace with myself. And I love that I picked the Fool for this position because I've already studied that card and journaled about that card a little bit, so I have a little bit of a better understanding. And I actually did not read the book to elaborate on this card, but I did write some stuff down. Just jumping into the situation. Sometimes thinking about things too much makes us feel unworthy or that it's impossible. So we end up staying in the toxic environments or the toxic patterns that we don't want to be in, but they're comfortable. The Fool, I think, is reminding me that it's okay to go for it, even if it will possibly be a bumpy road. Open up to all of the possibilities and really realize that those obstacles along the road are really there for a reason, and they're there to teach us. So that is me interpreting Elyse's authenticity spread. Thank you so much, Elyse, for sharing your spread with everybody, because it's definitely helped me realize that I can do spreads, and I don't need to completely study tarot in order to read for myself. I think it's going to take me a little bit of time to feel comfortable reading for others. I know I have a couple friends that, I could make a little evening of doing a reading or something with them, and going through the book with them, and they wouldn't mind that. But generally for a real reading, I don't think I'm really comfortable with that yet. It's going to take some time, but I've definitely learned that journaling is amazing. I really hated journaling before this experience, And I don't really like to write things down too much, but now I'm realizing that I want to do it because it's helping me so much. It's really making me understand things a lot better. You know, I have a thought in my head when I read a card or when I see a card or even when I read the book, but as I write about it, more things come and I just keep going and going and going. I don't know if you guys can connect with that, but I just keep writing and writing and writing, and sometimes I have to stop myself and, you know, take a break or move on to the next card, or, you know, start talking about something else or move on to the next lesson in the Tarot 101 book that I'm reading. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Elyse for the spread. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Much love. Bye.